this. Oh, that was slick, Sloan. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast on the Ryotcraft server. Today we are going to be expanding our bees yet again. Last episode we created this system here to allow for all the bees and pures to go to a single chest, which is pretty awesome. And then I made these. They're called indexers, and you can put a ton of bees in here. And right now I've only split them up by princesses and drones. So we got all our princesses in here, all our drones in the bottom one. You can stack a whole ton of bees in here. I don't know what the limit is, but it's like a super bee storage. Pretty awesome. So the next thing, we talked probably way back at the beginning of the series about bees and the fact that you can give them different traits. Today we are going to start making some of those machines. Actually, I've made all of those machines and they're pretty huge. We're going to need to make an isolator. Alright, so you guys can see that's a pretty expensive machine. And then we need to make a purifier, which is also another expensive machine. Requires gas tier, so if you haven't killed a couple of those, some diamonds, lapis, some circuits. Then you need to make a synthesizer. Now these are very, very expensive, so don't be discouraged if you're not here yet. I've had a couple quarries running, so I've been making quite a bit. And then also a gene pool. If you're going to make any of them first, you should make this one first, the gene pool. Reason being is I will talk about what each one of these machines does now. So down here we have filled in I've upgraded this to an MFSU. As you can see, I just did that off camera. We are gaining lots and lots. So today we're gonna get all of these machines running. And as you can see, I made another tank here. We've been making iron hand over fist with the quarries that we have running, which is pretty awesome. So we have the isolator. It runs on BDNA. We don't have any yet, so we're gonna have to figure out what that does. The gene pool, which is the first one you should make, and what this does is you put bees in here and it will break them down into liquid DNA. Each one of these machines runs on liquid DNA, and you can synthesize bees and then purify the serums. So we're gonna get all of this hooked up today so we can start actually making bee DNA, because we're starting to make bees that are hybrids that we don't need. They're useless to us. So we are going to get this all hooked up and then start getting bee DNA going. So I've already cored this out. You're going to need a few engines. So an engine for each one. We will need our wonderful wrench. Alright, let's turn these all so they're the correct way. Okay, and then we're going to use our red alloy wire like we like. Pretty awesome. Alright, so let's make sure they all turn on. Yes, great. And then we are going to get the... that one didn't work. Okay, that's fine. There we go. This one doesn't run on bead DNA, does it? Oh, this one just runs on MJ. That's why. Okay. we've already made our iron tank. There we go. Okay. We're gonna have to core that out. And let's get a couple more bricks here. We're gonna need to fill that in, because what we're gonna need to put here is a redstone engine, which I don't have on me, so we'll have to get that. But this will get all the machines running perfectly. All right, I think that's what we got. And I'm stuck. There we go. So we're going to need to fill this with bee DNA. So actually, let's turn this on and get these charging. Yeah, those are starting to charge. Look at this. All right, perfect. These are charging up. All right, great. Okay, let's go get a redstone engine. I think I've got one made. All right, and a redstone torch. We only need one. And then let's go get a stack of bees we're not going to use. Alright, here's a stack of bees we're not going to use. Do we have any more? Can really fill that sucker up. Alright, there, we got 3 stacks. This should be good. At least to get started. So, we're going to put these bees in the gene pool. And this is going to start creating liquid DNA. Look at this. There we go. There it is. Look at it. It's this like colorful, you know, I don't know, very trippy kind of, you know, pretty cool. Alright, so let's get this down here. Let's get our redstone engine going so we can pump this. Put that there. Now this should pump out the liquid DNA. Did I put it on the wrong one? Let's put on this one. I think I put on the wrong one, guys. Yeah, we put it on the wrong side. That's fine. Let's fill this back in. Can't pump any DNA if there isn't any there. There we go. I think this is good now. Let's get rid of that, and we'll plug that there. There we go. I think we got it now. And let's replace that cable. Perfect. So these should start filling up. So that's drained out. This one is charging. We're starting to fill up with DNA, and we don't have any DNA in there yet. And this should start filling up with DNA as well. Look at that. Look at this, guys. Whoa, oh, look at that. That's cool. So, again, you need an isolator, a gene pool, a synthesizer, and a purifier. And I think there's another one, but I haven't found it yet. These are just the ones I've seen doing some research online, but the isolator will take certain bee traits, and it will take the trait and put them into serum. So we have to create some, I think they're called serum vials. No, empty serum vials. So let's go get some gold and some plates and make a whole bunch of those. Now, we're not to the point where we should be pulling traits off of bees. I haven't bred up any bees that are really good yet, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's get some gold and some of those. Gold panels, nuggets, oh, royal jelly. We don't have any royal jelly yet because we haven't bred our bees high enough, but that's okay. The only bees that give you royal jelly are the industrious bees, so we have to get to that point. So we can't make those yet. It's a little bit more end game. So I think what we'll do is I'll put a chest there or something. The gene pool, again, you put bees in here you're not going to use to run them through the gene pool, and they will create liquid DNA. The synthesizer will, I don't remember this one, no serum. I think what this will do is it will help synthesize the serum that you make. So if you isolate a serum, you run it through the synthesizer, it will, I'm not exactly sure, I can't remember that one, but then the purify will then purify the serum and make it better. So when you do actually inject it into a bee, oh, that's what we need. We need something that's gonna give it back to the bees. I don't remember what that is. We're gonna have to figure that off at camera, but yeah, so there we go. We've got a gene pool, we've got a synthesizer, and a purifier. These are all filling with bee DNA, and we also got our tank that's going to start filling with DNA too. So this is awesome. This is cool stuff. So we need to start breeding these bees up higher to get to the industrial level so we can start getting some royal jelly. Because once we get royal jelly, that's going to be cool. So I think that's going to kind of wrap it up. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode, but I thought I'd show that. Those of you that are really into the bee lines have gotten pretty far, can start working on getting some of these machines made and build that up. Again, we have all of the power coming into engines, which powers every one of the machines. We then have our gene pool feeding the synthesizer and the purifier with bee DNA, and then all the excess will go to our tank, and we got that pumping out. So, well, I hope you guys like this video. This is Clobberstomp on the Ryotcraft server, getting further into bees and doing some crazy bee stuff with gene pools and synthesizers and stuff. So if you like this video, slap that like button. I appreciate it. If you liked my series, go ahead and click subscribe so we can keep that series going. Thanks, guys.